In this video, I'm going over 5 of the best low-risk, high-reward businesses that you can start in 2019. Now, just to give you guys a little background about who I am a 27-year-old entrepreneur living in Los Angeles. I've started many businesses, failed many businesses, and these are some of the least risky businesses that you can start today. So what do I mean by low risk? Well, by low risk, I mean it doesn't require a lot of startup capital. This means that you have much less money to lose in case your business does fail. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to fail businesses, but of course, we prefer to fail and not lose too much money. And by high reward, I mean you're gonna get good bang for your buck in terms of time spent. This video is mostly going to focus on service-based businesses because these businesses don't require you to have a lot of startup money. You're gonna need a lot less capital to start a service-based business versus like a product-based business because you don't need to finance the inventory. Service-based businesses can have a very high profit margin because lots of the times, especially if you're starting out small, you're gonna have very little overhead. Therefore, it's a lot easier to reach that break-even point, or you might be beyond that break-even point on day one, which is amazing. So number 1 on my list is consulting. And this is where you take skills that you already have and you turn them into money by teaching other people. People don't know how to build websites, get leads, manage their inventory and all that stuff. This is where you come in and help them do that. You don't need to be the best in the industry. What you do need to do is be able to help them out in a way where it makes sense for them to use your services and pay you. Focus on a specific niche because that's going to really help you have better targeting for your customers, and people trust consulting services that are specialized for a particular niche. For example, if you had the choice between hiring 2 consultants, one of them was a general, let's say like internet consultant, and the other one was very focused on social media leads. And let's say you happen to want exactly that, to bring in social media leads. Obviously, you're going to choose the person that focuses all their time, all their energy on that particular niche. So that way you're gonna have a much higher conversion rate when you are talking to potential clients. In terms of pay, it's gonna really depend on your experience and what you're able to offer them. If they're not seeing a positive ROI on their investment, then they're not going to continue using your services. But let's say they pay you $2,000 to help you with some certain part of their business, and what changes you make makes them $5,000, then that's when they're going to really use your business longer, and that's when they're going to refer you to their friends. Number 2 on my list is tutoring, and this is something that pretty much anyone can do. As long as you are pretty good in a certain subject and you have the ability to be patient when teaching students, then this can be a really great way to make a high income. With tutoring, there are pretty much no startup costs. Posting ads on Craigslist is free, on Facebook it's free, so there really shouldn't be any startup costs involved. This is exactly what I did when I started out tutoring, maybe like 5 years ago. I posted my ads on Craigslist for free. That got me my first few clients, and then from there on, it was just all word of mouth. The one thing I don't like about tutoring is that you do have to be there. You have to drive to their house, or they have to come to yours. And as a result, your income is pretty limited to how much time you can spend tutoring students. However, the pay is great, and there are 0 startup costs, so it's a really great way to make some money. The higher level subjects you teach, the higher pay is going to be. So for example, SAT and ACT tutoring, that can pay a lot of money, between $50 to like $200-$300 per hour. Rich parents are willing to shell out a ton of money so that their students get the best test scores. Now, if you're able to teach the even more advanced tests such as the LSAT, GRE, and MCAT, that's gonna bring in even more money. If you're in college or you're just getting out of college, this is the perfect way to make money without having to work a 9-to-5 job, in my opinion. And the fact that anyone can do it, anyone that has particularly strong knowledge in a certain field, can really succeed in tutoring. Number 3 on my list is personal training. If you love fitness, if you love working out, then personal training can be a very fulfilling business that you can start up. I actually personally thought about getting into personal training right when I got out of college. I wanted to go to China and start a personal training business there, but I ended up not doing that. Like the other service-based businesses, you just need to start building up your client base. And you can do so by advertising on Craigslist, Facebook, reaching out to your friends, Instagram, and the list goes on. Partner up with a small local gym. They'll generally let you do personal training using their facility, and they'll take a cut of your pay. Personally, I think this is a lot better than becoming a personal trainer at one of those big gyms like LA Fitness or 24 Hour Fitness, because you're not going to be working for yourself, you're working for the gym, and hence your pay is a lot less. It should not be hard to charge $50, $100, even $150 per hour for some types of clients. It's also a very cash-focused business, so if you like having cash, if you like maybe not paying taxes, just kidding, you should pay your taxes on all the money you make, even if it's cash and it's not, seen by the government. And then from there on out, you can start building your business. You can start hiring trainers to work for you. You can start your own gym. The list is endless. Okay, number 4 on my list is doing wedding photography. So actually, I was a photographer for over 12 years, and in those 12 years, I've seen how much money that you can make by doing all sorts of photography. And wedding photography is one of those niches where brides and grooms will pay you a ton of money. Like we're talking $2,000 to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 per wedding. This is the perfect job if you love creating art and if you love interacting with people on a day-to-day basis. This is probably the job on this list that costs the most to start up because you're gonna need some equipment. You'll need a camera, you'll need some good lenses, and you might need some lighting equipment. A beginner's camera setup will cost you under $1,000, and you can quickly make up for that by doing a few gigs here and there. Now, of course, you have to be very good at photography for people to pick you as their wedding photographer. Obviously, it's like one of their biggest days of their life, and they're gonna want to choose a photographer that has a style that really resonates with them. So get good at shooting. Practice on your friends, practice on models, practice on whoever you can find to shoot, and as your portfolio gets better, you'll be able to charge more and more money. Another great tactic to getting into wedding photography is starting out as a second shooter for well-established photographers in your area. What this means is that you're basically working for that photographer, getting a second set of images, and build your portfolio that way. Make sure that they allow you to use the images that you take in your own portfolio. Otherwise, you're basically just working for a small sum of money and not getting anything to show for it. You can also specialize in videography or take your photography into different niches. There are tons of niches out there that you can focus your time on, but weddings is one of the best. Number 5, the last thing on my list, is starting an affiliate marketing business. Basically what this is you're helping other people sell their products. And when you do sell one of their products, you do get a commission, and that's how you make money in the affiliate marketing sphere. For example, Slick Deals is an affiliate marketing business. They are basically a compilation of all of the best deals that you can find on the internet, and when you do click on the link to buy the specific product, they do get a commission on whatever you spend. If you watch a ton of YouTube and you look at the descriptions that people have, you'll see that they have these sponsored links in their descriptions where if you click on that link to a specific product, let's say on Amazon, that YouTube creator is going to get a cut of whatever you spend. You can also focus on channels where basically you have some input into your audience. Basically what I mean by this is, let's say you have a popular Instagram channel, you have a popular YouTube channel, you have a popular blog. What you can do is recommend specific products, and when your viewers, your listeners, whatever, when they follow your link to go purchase that product, you'll get a commission from that sale. As long as you have readers or eyes on your specific business or some sort of influence, then people are going to click on your link and they're gonna buy the product. So it's a very passive type of business. It takes time to build up that audience, but it doesn't cost any money to start really. If you have a lot of followers already, then this is really fast money. Just start posting links to products that you recommend, and people are going to start buying using those links because they're down to support you or your channel or whatever. It's also not any more expensive for them. Like Amazon or whichever site they're buying from is the one that's paying you. So yeah, those are my 5 top low risk, high pay businesses that you can start in 2019. Now, normally low risk means less pay, right? But with these 5 businesses, you can not put up a lot of money, but still make a ton of money in the process. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. Hopefully you found it helpful in terms of starting up your own business. Make sure to hit that like button and then also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos just like this. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.